Now you know they can't stand it, you know. You know, I'm underrated, you know, the most hated. Shit, you better subscribe to the channel. Underground Warrior TV, come to free me and you, follow me. They can't stand it, that fight back type channel, you feel me? Information, y'all know, to my thug nation, y'all know. Donald Trump in the White House, him and Elon Musk got a plan to get rid of us black people with so much ego intent. So black man, or your man or a mouse, white niggas on the couch playing PlayStation. These wicked Caucasians are planning a race war to kill what's black, and these black ass coons be used as tools in the new world order to help slaughter me and you. Niggas being shot down in the hood by racist po-po. That's why my dead homie Jordans still hanging from the light pole after being shot out of George by the po-po. Now niggas on the rise in the ghetto. We ain't taking shit no more. M16 make the blood pour from a patriotic psychotic cyclops. One out of beast, so to see pull the trigger. Kill Hitler in his house, nigga Herschel Walker. Mafia godfather is the Pope of Rome, the home of the dragon Satan, who gave power to the beast America, African general. So to see coming with the truth, banging on the beast for Underground Warrior TV. Underground Warrior TV, banging on the beats. Underground Warrior TV, come banging on the beats for soul to see. Yeah, Underground Warrior TV, banging on the beats, yeah. Underground Warrior TV, come banging on the beats. Yeah, soul to see, let's get free. Underground Warrior TV, come banging on the beats. Underground Warrior TV, Underground Warrior TV, Now you know they can't stand it, you know. You know, I'm underrated, you know, the most hated. Shit, you better subscribe to the channel. Underground Warrior TV, come to free me and you, follow me. They can't stand it, that fight back type channel, you feel me? Information, y'all know, to my thug nation, y'all know. Donald Trump in the White House, him and Elon Musk got a plan to get rid of us black people with so much ego intent. So black man, or your man or a mouse, white niggas on the couch playing PlayStation. These wicked Caucasians are planning a race war to kill what's black, and these black ass coons be used as tools in the new world order to help slaughter me and you. Niggas being shot down in the hood by racist po-po. That's why my dead homie Jordans still hanging from the light pole after being shot out of George by the po-po. Now niggas on the rise in the ghetto. We ain't taking shit no more. M16 make the blood pour from a patriotic psychotic cyclops. One out of beast, so to see pull the trigger. Kill Hitler in his house, nigga Herschel Walker. Mafia godfather is the Pope of Rome, the home of the dragon Satan, who gave power to the beast America, African general. So to see coming with the truth, banging on the beast for Underground Warrior TV. Underground Warrior TV, banging on the beats. Underground Warrior TV, come banging on the beats for soul to see. Yeah, Underground Warrior TV, banging on the beats, yeah. Underground Warrior TV, come banging on the beats. Yeah, so to see, let's get free. Underground Warrior TV, come banging on the beats. Underground Warrior TV, Underground Warrior TV, Peace and black power, peace and black power. Peace and black power to the people. It's been a minute since I made one of these videos. YouTube had me on shutdown. For a black man of my stature, my limitations, as they say, on YouTube to reach people, I'm the most sought after one. They take videos down after videos that's been up for 3 to 4 years. I make a video, this particular video that I'm presenting tonight, I tried to make this video 3-4 weeks ago, and I was shut out of YouTube. I wasn't allowed to do live videos. I wasn't allowed to make any videos. They had me on shutdown. That's why I tell most people, when you hear me and you see me, go ahead and mash up the likes, share the video, subscribe to my channel. I'm underrated because I come banging on the beats. That's all I do. And I keep it true on this channel. I keep it true on this channel. Listen, black family, what did I tell you about a Donald Trump administration? What did I tell you about a Donald Trump administration? Time and time again, I've gave fair warning that we're dealing with a Nazi. This is a Nazi fraction of Donald Trump taking over and making it hell for black people. I know some of you black people are in love with Donald Trump. You're romantic, in love with white leadership. It's very hypocritical of you, but I know your stance. When this so-called war that we are fighting as a people with each other has to come to a stop, because there's a real war going on against us. And you're not seeing the signs. You still a Trump supporter. You're not going to support each other as a people, as a nation, because you're looking for a white savior. I don't know if it was Christianity that brainwashed black people, but we look for a white leader in Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is against black people's rise. He can't come out and say it because he's going to silently weaponize the stroke of a pen to kill you slow, silently, and you're not seeing it. You say Donald Trump is not a racist. I proved that time and time again that he discriminates against black people. He have always discriminated against black people. Can we go back to the housing Civil Rights Act, where he violated the Civil Rights Act as it relates to the housing program? Discrimination against those who are black, who tried to rent his apartment complexes that he owned with his father's real estate company, the Trump management team. That's 1973. We can look that up. That's docket in the court of law that proves that Donald Trump is nothing but a racist. And what we're dealing with now is a pro-natalism administration. Pro-natalism administration of Donald Trump, with Elon Musk in the back pocket with J.D. Vance. We're going to get into that to prove my thesis of genetic survival. And this all ties into genetic survival. And I like to send a shout out to my ancestor who made it possible for me to see what she was talking about. And that's Mrs. Queen Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, who wrote the book, ISIS Paper, The Keys to Color. Look up the book, The ISIS Paper, Keys to Color, and she talks about white genetic survival, white dominance, why white people automatically want to kill black people and attack black people. What is this dominance against black people for? And she figured it out. So go read her book. Black people, executive order. And we're going to go back to the foundation of why this is all happening. Executive order on the 21st of 2025, President Trump has taken a big aim at rooting out diversity, equity, and inclusion. Yes, he has. The acronym DEI program within the federal government. This racist effort go beyond the DEI with one recent order rescinding a civil rights era rule that has helped protect billions of workers from discrimination. Mr. Trump, January 21st, ordered the ending of illegal discrimination and restoring merit based on opportunity, revokes the equal right of employment opportunity rule signed by President Lyndon B. Johnson in 1965. According to the rule, federal contractors who today employ 3.7 million people can't discriminate against job applicants or workers on the basis of race, gender, characteristic, sex orientation. But Donald Trump, he uprooted a 60-year-old rule to mainly attack the economic foundation of Black America. Y'all know the rule back in the day: last to be hired and first to be fired. Just think, you can go to work tomorrow and your supervisors that are white really don't like you. They got to put up with you because of this equal opportunity civil rights law that was put in place 60 years ago, signed by Lyndon B. Johnson. Could have merit for a lawsuit if you fire someone based on their race, religion, sex orientation, or whatever. Disabilities. Donald Trump knows that the reason why certain Black people are in position because of certain laws that the government had to enact to get fair treatment. So, the safety net. Donald Trump eliminates the safety net of the civil rights protection for American workers. He wants to kill programs that encourage equality in the workplace for women and minorities. Women who are sexually harassed at work, that will happen even more, because if this law is not upheld to protect women from not being sexual harassed, you know what I'm saying? From being sexual harassed, this is going to go on more often with our Black women. This is aimed at you, Black people. Trust me. But you say Donald Trump is not a racist. Some of you Negroes say that. He wants to kill the program that encourages equality in the workplace for women
and minorities. The rule required federal contractors to take affirmative action to ensure that workers are not discriminated against based on race, color, religion, sex, orientation, gender, identity, or national origin. This covers everything, this law, from hiring, promotion, and pay. So why is Donald Trump rolling back a law that's been upheld for 60 years? What did I tell you? It's about genetic survival. If you hit black people in the pocketbook, hit black people in the pocket, in the banks, this will stop black people from thinking about procreating, making babies, black babies, when you don't have any money to take care of this baby. This stops the rise of the black nation. Economics. So are we dealing with a pro-natalism administration of Donald Trump and Eli Musk? And Eli Musk. Eli Musk, a billionaire tech, has an obsession, y'all, with low birth rates among European descent around the world. Eli Musk's belief coincide with white nationalists of the far-right movement of Nazism, that white race will be genetically wiped off the planet if certain protections and procedures are not put in advance to stop the rise of black birth rate. Elon Musk has already tweeted on his platform that Europe, America are threatened by low birth rates that could lead to the dead civilization of the Caucasian race. The birth rate among non-Hispanics, white Americans, has been declining, contributing to the shrinking white population in the United States and around the globe. It's deep. This is deep, black family. This is deep. Why is Elon Musk, a billionaire tech, has an obsession with the fertility rate of white women? United States birth rate among white people has been declining since 2007. And in 2023, it reached a historic low. The birth rate 2003 was 1.6 per woman and 3% decrease. Low birth rates among Caucasian race is a global phenomenon, with fertility rates declining in many countries globally. The global fertility rate has dropped more than half since 1950, from an average of 5 births per woman to 2.3 in 2001. By 2050, the fertility rate is projected to fall to 2.1 births per woman. Europe is the only region expected to experience a population decrease in 2022 between 2050. There's a preponderance of information and data on low birth rate among European descent on a global geographic level. Will Elon Musk remedy in dealing with this phenomenal dilemma to stop genetic annihilation of the Caucasian people? This is why Elon Musk and Donald Trump and J.D. Vance collaborated. Is there a secret hidden agenda to stop the birth rate of black people? It's dangerous. You see what I'm saying? So, would Donald Trump try to stop black people socially, economically, politically, physically? Now, this is what's scary. According to the data from The Guardian, org, by 2050, a quarter of the world's people will be African. Elon Musk knows this. Africa's on the rise. They got to try to find out ways to stop the rise of population of black people. This is all part of the scheme that Donald Trump is about. Take, for instance, here's all the signs that you know Donald Trump is a racist and there's a war going on against black people. Daniel Penny, 2023, murders Jordan Neely on a subway train. Choked him out for 5 minutes and 50-some seconds. This guy go to court December 9th of 2024, was found not guilty of murdering this brother. We are familiar with the story. Jordan Neely, who was a homeless black man who had some mental issues. He became belligerent, loud, screaming that he homeless, he had no money, and he was hungry. This Daniel Penny, I'm getting mixed up. Daniel Penny went out his way to choke this brother out, jumped up and choked this brother out, and no one stopped this from happening. Donald Trump invites Daniel Penny to the Army and Navy football game after Daniel Penny was found not guilty by an all-white jury, not guilty of murdering Jordan Neely. Donald Trump invites Daniel Penny to a suite, his suite in the football game, and call him a good American, a hero for killing Jordan Neely, a black man. What kind of sign and signal did Donald Trump send when he invited a man who killed a black man, cold-blooded murder? And you Negroes say Donald Trump is not a racist. Only black people that Donald Trump have near him is tools, slaves like Herschel Walker, people that he can put a steering wheel in their back. When the master's house is on fire, Herschel Walker, Tim Scott said, "We's a house is on fire, master. Boss, ours a house on fire. We's a house on fire." This is the house Negro that Malcolm was talking about. Only blacks that can be used to kill other blacks is what Donald Trump has at his disposal, the house nigga. So any nigga, excuse my language, any ninja who supports a Donald Trump administration is demonstrating homicidal, suicidal tendencies. What do I mean by that? You, a Donald Trump supporter, you know that he hates black people, but you support him at your own detriment. Because the Proud Boys, from my understanding, the Proud Boys do not like black people. You are a troublemaker in this country. You a stigma. You're black. You can genetically wipe out white people genetically if they don't stop your rise. This is what this is all about. This is what this is all about. This is why Donald Trump is rooting out the diversity inclusion program. This is why he's wiping out the civil rights or the civil protection laws to protect people economically from being discriminated against in the workforce. We're dealing with a situation in this administration. I told you people about this, that we're dealing with a pronatalism administration, administration, Elon Musk, trying to figure out why the fertility rate of white women are very low. He's encouraging white women to have more babies. This is why the Republicans want to do away with abortion, because white women are not keeping up. The white race is dying off our planet. They're dying faster than they're being born. The Chinese are having this problem. The Japanese are having this problem. Black man, be careful, because the Japanese government is trying to offer black men money to help the fertility rate of the Japanese. I mean, as I see it globally, all those people, Asian descent, those people, white people, are been enemies of black people. But by why is Africa by 2050 will be tenfold overpopulated? I don't think the world can never be overpopulated with people. I think everything is set up on the ecosystem. Is everything is set up positive, negative. Things work itself out. People die, people born. It's like it's like an exchange. You know what I'm saying? It's everything works itself out. Long as the man of death, the wicked man, the beast, doesn't touch and bother nature. They mess with the weather, and they mess with the animal kingdom. They make lions and tigers. You know what I'm saying? Mate them together and all kind of stuff that they do against God's nature. You know what I mean? Making GMO seeds. We don't have regular seeds. You have a genetic modified seed that the farmers get. So what kind of nutrition are we really getting from food? Yeah, we're dealing with some real live beasts here. But black people, I want you to keep that in mind when you hear black people go out their way to support a Donald Trump administration. They don't even understand. It's right before their very eyes that Donald Trump is attacking black people in a silent war that some black people can't see. This civil rights law, Lyndon B. Johnson signed 60 years ago, was to get a nigga in the dough at a job, not be fired based on the color of the skin. You feel what I'm saying? And if that happens, you can set a company up for a mega lawsuit. So protect companies from lawsuits. They just went on and hired black people. This right here gives the racists, the true racists at your job, to really get ready to you because they don't like you. And this gonna create a cutthroat situation, because I done worked at job sites. The nigga that don't kiss ass at work, just come in, do his job, and leave. He don't do no extracurricular conversation or extracurricular work that he's not being paid for, or she's not being paid for. Those people don't like those people at work. So niggas gonna create a situation because they don't stand up and fight no more. We don't stand up and fight no more. Niggas gonna create a situation where, like, I don't fuck with this kind of black person. It's gonna separate us more because black people gonna be brown nosing to keep those jobs. They gonna extra kiss white ass to keep that job. And black people who don't kiss ass, who's less, sociable at work, and just go in and do their job and leave, don't do no extracurricular, and don't kiss the boss ass or the supervisor ass. I don't really call a motherfucker I work for a boss. Well, supervisor ass or overseer's ass. They'd be the ones they want to fire. The people just come in, do their work, and leave. And niggas gonna run around in brown nose to tell on other black people. This is what this gonna create. Because black people don't want to stand up on our own and create our own lane. You got to create your own lane. Because the Donald Trump administration gonna prove to you that my thesis, my premise that I've been telling y'all for a long time, that Donald Trump is a racist. And he's aiming at your black ass. But you don't believe that. This dude want to obfuscate, weaponize the civil rights law that address discrimination against you. This dude want to go and abrogate, repeal, or repel and nullify and vacate the law that protect your job. You fill out an application and you put black on there, you might not get hired. You the last to hire and the first they go fire. So he trying to invalidate the law. Retract the law. Make America great again. This is making America great again, is attacking black people on all aspects and level of the game. But this is to make America great again. I told you what the MAGA hat stands for. And you see black people homicidal, suicidal. That's what that says. Make America great again. When you see a Negro, I never knew that a raccoon can wear a MAGA hat. But I saw a raccoon and a MAGA hat. Peace of black power. Make sure y'all mash up the likes, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Don't be a hater. Subscribe to my channel. Peace, black power.
Now you know they can't stand it, you know. You know, I'm underrated, you know. The most hated. Shit. You better subscribe to the channel. Underground Warrior TV, come to free me and you. Follow me. They can't stand that fight back type channel. You feel me? Information. Y'all know. To my thug nation. Y'all know. Donald Trump in the White House, him and Elon Musk got a plan to get rid of us black people with so much evil intent. So black man, or your man or a mouse, white niggas on the couch playing PlayStation. These wicked Caucasians are planning a race war to kill what's black, and these black ass coons be used as tools in the new world order to help slaughter me and you. Niggas being shot down in the hood by racist po-po. That's why my dead homie Jordans still hanging from the light pole after being shot out of Georgia by the po-po. Now niggas on the rise in the ghetto. We ain't taking shit no more. M16 make the blood pour from a patriotic psychotic cyclops. One out of beast, so the sea pull the trigger. Kill Hitler in his house, nigga. Herschel Walker, Mafia Godfather, it's the Pope of Rome, the home of the dragon Satan, who gave power to the beast America, African general. So to see coming with the truth, banging on the beast for Underground Warrior TV. Underground Warrior TV, banging on the beats. Underground Warrior TV, come banging on the beats for soul to see. Yeah, Underground Warrior TV, banging on the beats. Yeah, Underground Warrior TV, come banging on the beats. Yeah, soul to see, let's get free. Underground Warrior TV, come banging on the beats. Underground Warrior TV, Underground Warrior TV.